Wagwan people, we are back for another Fourever Arsenal. You can tell by my tone, I'm feeling good this morning because Arsenal are top of the league by 7 points after their big win over Brighton. Joining me, we got Kenya in the studio. We have lead judges and, of course, Mr. Curtis Shaw. Guys, I don't know about you guys, man. I woke up this morning, the sun was shining. I was driving, I was like, I felt so good this morning. It was a great night yesterday, even though the game itself was not a great game. Not a game that's going to live long in the memory. But then actually, it could live long in the memory because it could be one of those games that is a turning point game. But I don't know. I just want to get everybody's mood this morning first. How's the mood?
I mean, the passport's on the side table. No, I'm ready, man. Vegas. You know what I mean? Oh, man, I have to say on the watch-along, that was the most stressful watch-along I've ever done. Because as soon as somebody said Forest have equalised, I put the Man City game on the little TV. So obviously our game was not that exciting, was it? Do you know what I mean? And Ursula's crying about our time wasted, isn't he? So, but then I think Semenyo hit the bar and then Murillo cleared one off the line and then that whistle went and then I'm watching ours and by the end of it I was like, oh my day, how are we going to do this for another 8 games? But yeah, like you said, I mean, you guys went to a game. It wasn't a great game to watch, was it? But just getting the job done at this point is all that matters really, isn't it? Biggest thing.
100%, man. You was at the game, Lee.
Well,
I mean,
I was there but in body, but I don't know what, that was such a tough night. It was really like, you know what I mean? I think to myself, can Arsenal play any worse? Yeah, they did at Wolves. But it was up there with that. It was shocking going forward. But the difference between the Wolves game and this game, I thought we battled a little bit more. Like we put it in, there was effort going around. But like you just, I don't know about you, I forgot about Man City were playing at first. It was like I was engrossed in the Arsenal game, went 1-0 up and all that. And then someone said, it's 1-0. You say, well, you know that's going to happen. And then it went 1-1. And I turned around to this fella behind me. We had two nicest guys behind us. They were lovely. But my God, like, you wouldn't want to go out and drink with them. Like, they were doom and gloom. That's what their names were. Mr. Doom and Mr. Gloom, you know what I mean? Like, so I turned around and said, it's 1-1. He said, nah, it's 2-1 there. See, I thought, oh, God. So, and then it went, then someone said it was 2-2. And there was about 5 minutes to go. I couldn't watch our game no more. It was, so I've got it, we had a great reception in there, like, you know. So we was watching it on the phone, the last. And how they didn't score at the end, City, I do not know. I didn't really, you know when you're on like this on the little phone, you can't really see it anyway. But when I got home and said, oh my God.
Murillo, isn't it? Great.
Unbelievable, like, you know. And then their game finised.
Yeah, a bit before.
Just about, was it probably about 30 seconds before our game finished. And I thought Mr. Cameron blew up a little bit slightly earlier than what I thought we was going to. But it was just, for me, it was just a relief, you know what I mean? We're not playing particularly well away from home. But listen, you don't have to, as long as you get the result, you know. Like when we play Everton and Bournemouth now, I do expect a little bit more than what I'm seeing, I have to be honest. But it's all about getting the results and defending like that away from home. That's why we're doing well, because we can defend like that. I thought our defence last night, you know what I mean? Hincapie like was, you know, I got it wrong.
I saw your interview.
I'm ready to
like that.
You know what I mean?
Get down now.
Like,
look right into that camera, whichever one it is, and say Pierre
his name on the back.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to say this now. I'm going to say this now. If Arsenal win it, I will get his name on the back of my shirt, because I tell you what, I weren't struck on him at first. The first few games, I weren't sure. But he's just got better and better. And I thought yesterday, he was from start. I thought Gabriel grew into the game. Declan Rice grew into the game. Timber grew into it. He was on it from, you know, you can even say Raya as well, like, you know. But he was on it from minute 1 to minute 90. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. Outstanding. You look at it now and you think, like, Calafiori was like, nailed on for that position at first now. But if there was a cup final tomorrow,
he'd be starting.
Like, you know what I mean? And then not only on that, and I think what you have to give credit for, he's playing left back, marauding up and down and everything like that. Was it 20, 25 minutes from the end? He's had to go into the right side of central defence. And he's played it like he's played it also. I have to hold my hands up. It was an outstanding performance, like, you know. And listen, sometimes it's nice to be prove wrong, isn't it?
course
Like,
it is.
you know what I mean? So
Imagine if you had just listened to what I said when he first joined. Imagine that. It's not like I was just chatting rubbish, was it? Because now you're seeing what everyone with eyes sees.
an insufferable liar again.
I don't know if AFTV can pay for you to go on a trip to Specsavers, but we've been telling you. I've been telling you this from time. I don't know what your agenda. Remember I said in the car, is it because he's handsome or something? It's because he got hair or whatever it is. He's so good.
He was praising you last week.
He's been on the, I'm not taking shit, blah, blah. Now you see why we're saying that. The guy's so good. Just getting up the pitch, brilliant. His overlapping, fantastic. His defending. When I saw the stats yesterday, they said he didn't get dribbled past once.
Yeah.
Like,
he's outstanding.
He's brilliant. Like we've actually kind of nicked him off Leverkusen. Like I don't even understand how that's happened. How they've even allowed him to leave. Really. So it's such a steal for us. But in terms of it's brilliant. We win. Man City drop points. Liverpool lose. Man United lose. Aston Villa lost. The only thing that could have happened better is that Chelsea could have lost. But obviously they beat Aston Villa, so I'll take that. So it was just like the perfect.
Do you know
West Ham as well? Did you mention West Ham? You've got to mention West Ham.
Point above the relegation.
And they're all like on the panic stations.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Forest got the point as well.
Exactly.
So do you know what?
Brilliant.
With Hincapie, I think you saw my comment. I knew when that guy put DMX on his Instagram. I said that's a proper dog
proper
right
guy.
there. You know, not no Ollie Murs or none of that. You know what I mean? You know,
He's locked
real
in.
warrior, man.
Real bad man.
You know
From
what I mean?
Ecuador,
But I got him on loan as well.
Yeah.
What kind of business is that?
He showed also what I liked about him. He had a couple of little confrontations with that dirty little Caicedo, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he never bit on him
They're
and all
teammates,
that.
aren't they?
Teammates.
Yeah,
I was
they
shocked.
actually are, but he actually, you know, like
Gave
gave it to him, like, you know. Well, I love all that, like,
He
you know what I
shushed
mean?
the Brighton manager
Yeah.
as well, didn't he?
Yeah,
yesterday
Hurts
when
has
he
Got
was moaning.
gravitas.
By the way, this
Something
Hurtzler guy, like little B-Tech Pep, you know what I mean, like running up his mouth. You know what? We'll see,
Crying, proper crying.
This is some of his quotes that he said, right? So let me.
That guy is a disgrace. What kills me, right? Him saying, "Oh, we only tried to play football. We're the only team that tried." Well, maybe if you tried harder and won games, you wouldn't be 14th, mate. All you do is you've won back-to-back games. What? The first time in about 10 games, and you're here talking about, oh, this team and that. Maybe if you just tried on focusing to win a game, maybe you wouldn't be 14th.
Some of the things he said at the game after. He'd been moaning about Arsenal before the game.
Yeah.
So he's obviously
You
are not invited to the parade.
He's obviously carried a bee in his bonnet into the game. That's for starters, right? I don't know about you, Lee. I didn't see no excess amount of wasting time. Excess.
No,
and if a team, if you're winning 1-0, right, and you've got a throw in, why are you going to run and rush over to take it? You know what I mean? If you're winning 1-0 and you go to take a throw in and nobody's open, right? Why would you just throw it anywhere? You know, we didn't even have a lot of corners yesterday.
No.
So the wasting time on corners, did we have a lot of corners?
No, I think we didn't really waste time on corners.
Right.
There was one at the end where Declan Rice sort of like half jogged over there, but that's part of
everybody's
going to do that. Yeah?
He says some of his comments. He says only one team tried to play football. At the moment, I have a feeling that Arsenal are doing their own rules, no matter how they are playing. If the Premier League, if the referee allows everything, then it's difficult. Then they make their own rules. The Premier League has to find a rule because that was not football what Arsenal did today. Football fans want to see football games and not time waste. And I'm sure you don't want like to watch these football games. Brother, shut up, man.
Well, let's see when they're 1-0 up.
So then, what he's showing then, basically, that he'll never be able to, no disrespect to Brighton, he'll never be able to manage, like, say, a top 4 club.
Big club.
Because what about us who every single home game face a team that comes and puts in a low block? Even when we played Man City, that teams that, you know, will take time on throw-ins, will be very, very defensive with our aim really to stop Arsenal rather than play. You can't whinge about them things. They didn't do it. We had a bigger XG than they did in the game.
And
right?
I bet you how many...
shut up, man.
How many goalkeepers have been booked at the Emirates for time wasting? How many?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so we know what it's...
Listen, look at that year. Look at that time when Declan Rice got sent off and all that, and You know what I mean? The way his player went down. You know what I mean?
And he was the manager, wasn't he, at the time?
You know what I mean? Shut up, man. You know what I mean? Go and get your team to win the game then.
Hold
right?
Hold that.
To me, right, it wasn't a pretty game. It wasn't a game that you're going to go watch over again because it wasn't a great performance by Arsenal. But what I loved about it was the battling aspect of it. It was a game for defenders as far as Arsenal was concerned because the forward players didn't get going. But everybody dug in and battled. And sometimes when you've got a big prize like a title, this is what you're going to have to do. These games are like finals and semi-finals for Arsenal, where there's so much on it that sometimes it kind of affects
how you play.
How you're going to play it. Are you going to take that extra chance? Should you rush things and then give the ball away and then they counter and they score? And the consequences of that, as we've seen with Man City yesterday. Remember, City did not lose yesterday. They drew that game, and just because of one draw, early on in the season, that wouldn't have really mattered too tough. But one draw now has huge consequences on your season, as we saw when we played against Wolves. So you can understand a bit of caution with Arsenal. A couple of nights ago, Wolves beating Liverpool. You can understand. That's in your head a bit. You're thinking, bro, can't make too many mistakes. Weren't a great performance, but the battling, like you said, from Hincapie, like Gabriel.
Leadership.
Brilliant, man. Leadership. I mean, bailed out Raya right at the start when Raya made that error. Then after that, Raya, good goalkeeping from him, solid goalkeeping. You know what I mean? I thought Timber, excellent as well. You know, the guys in front of them in midfield didn't create nothing. But what they did do is even Eze was getting back and putting in a shift. It was that type of game. Sometimes you do have them type of games, yeah? And I just don't get all this criticism. I saw Alan Pardew. When did he used to play all this exciting, brilliant football throughout his managerial career? I seen this man saying, if Arsenal win it, there's an asterisk. Oh, shut your mouth, man. You know what I mean? Was there an asterisk when Mourinho won it? When Mourinho won it through having an unbelievable defence, they're moaning about, Arsenal have won this amount of games by 1-0. I don't care, bro. All I want to see is Arsenal lift this title. I don't want to have to go through games like that last night because when it's only a 1-0 margin, it's scary, right? But if that's what it takes to get us over the line, who cares? You're going to care? None of us are going to care. We've just got to get over the line. Maybe if this team gets over the line, maybe in future years, we can be a bit more. Yeah, but right now, it's like a boxer, innit? Like, I keep using this boxing analogy. It's like a boxer. You've got a few rounds to go. Nothing stupid, man. For these last rounds, instead of going out and trying to knock the guy out, let me just stay at distance and put in some jabs and that and keep the points going. Yeah. And Arsenal got the best away record in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wouldn't have thought we'd lost.
Well, the thing is, what I liked about last night is it's the type of game where they drop points in previous years.
100%.
And do you know what? Man City...
Previous weeks.
Well, yeah, actually, a couple of weeks ago, you know what I mean? He was having meltdowns. But Man City lost there as well at Brighton. Yeah. So, you know, and to be fair, I thought Brighton played very well yesterday. They had a real go at us. So I thought we managed the circumstance as well. And like you said, our attack didn't really... turn up again, so they needed that back four to sort of say, look, we're going to hang on to this 1-goal lead.
It's a night for the defenders, wasn't it?
Yeah. I said already, how was that performance any different to Man City's 1-0 against Leeds? It's no different, really. It was just basically two teams that weren't exciting, didn't really, impress or whatever. But they scored a goal and were defensively solid. Do you know what I mean? Like Gabriel and Hincapie yesterday, I thought were absolutely brilliant. But then for Man City, when they beat Leeds, I thought Mark Gay was brilliant. He basically got them that 3 points. Do you know what I mean? Because they dug in. They were like, right, this is a really tough place. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone comes here and just blows away this type of team. And look, at the end of the day, I said already,
we're playing a better team than Leeds.
Yeah. When if we get to May and we win the league, and someone says to me, but do you remember? Do you think I care that we stunk it out against Brighton? We won the league. That's all that matters. Like, you go look at teams that win the league. They didn't win the league by slapping every team 3-0. No, it was the 1-0s, the 2-1s. It was, maybe having to win a game on a penalty. Like, who cares? All that matters is you got the 3 points. Because Man City yesterday, they dominated for us, absolutely. They played more exciting football, but they didn't win. So to me, I don't care. We could stink it out every week. just win. That's all that matters.
It's right, and the other side of it is I didn't realise that. As, going into that game, 2 defeats in 18 they had at home. So it was you would have actually looked at it and gone, right, this is the one where Arsenal could drop.
Tough
and
game,
City
man.
were, so, you know, everybody sort of said, "Oh, City were always going to win that night," you know. And I did say going down there that, you know, Forest done Liverpool last year away from home like that. They're capable. You know what I mean? I look at they've got some good players.
Yeah, they
you know
do.
what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you know, they're in a battle, like a relegation battle, and I think out of the 3 that are down there, West Ham, I think Leeds probably going to be jumping into that after today as well. Leeds, I think that they've probably got the better players out of all those teams down there. So you would have looked at it and gone, right, this is a different, and I think that's where it went for us yesterday. Like, you know what I mean? I think that we all thought that just get the result and City was going to win and we could move on. But listen, I don't care what anybody says. In that way, and everybody weren't happy with that performance. Let's be honest, they weren't. But the mood changed because of what happened at Manchester. It changed.
People weren't happy with the performance, but everybody around me was saying, listen, just win.
Yeah.
Just win the game. So I think people understand where we are at the moment.
Yeah.
They're not looking... Listen, we'd love to go and blow away teams like what we did against Tottenham, but I think there's a real understanding from the fans, and I saw that like the last 10 minutes of that game. They really rose the team. They were like,
yeah, we did.
They were really like, you know, especially like when they added on the 7 minutes, which by the way hurts a lot. Time wasting, added on 7 minutes. There was no huge incidents in the game. There was 7 minutes added on, so
I was
it weren't
quite
like
shocked to see
there weren't a recognition of any time wasting. You know what I mean? The referee added it on, right? But the fans really raised the team, like, and they're really getting behind them. You know, there was no moans and groans because they understand the assignment. It weren't great. It weren't a great performance, but come on, it happens sometimes, isn't it? Year in, year out, you're going to have some away games where you're like, yeah, bro, what's this? You know what I mean? But it's just like, and I think, Lee, you make a good point. I think they learned from that Wolves game, you know. It's like, we're not having a good time of it, but just dig in, man.
Yeah.
And because if you think about that Wolves game, they didn't, did they?
No, they didn't. I thought
They were just like, they
lacklustre in the way they...
Yeah, and there was no intensity, and then that's what allowed. But with this one, you could see players like Gabriel, Hincapie and that, they were like timber.
Even Saka.
They're like, no, not tonight, bro. You are not scoring. And as simple as that. And we will put our body on some of the blocks that went in from Gabriel. He was brilliant.
That guy's a warrior, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I just think we were talking about other teams that don't have fighters in their team, right? And you can look at our team, there's so many fighters in there. There's so many people that would just, do you know what I mean, die for the badge, put in a shift every single game. And Gabriel is one of them. Like, he's a leader without an armband. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
that.
What he does, I don't think I'm swapping him for anybody else. And
also, he had to lead by example.
Yeah.
Obviously, Saliba was out as well,
Exactly.
so he had to, you know, basically say, look, like Saliba's not here today. I'm going to have to be the man.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and you know, Saliba does it if it's the other way around. But
good managing by Arteta as well when he took Mascara.
Yes.
off.
Yeah,
I was watching the
He was
highlights.
going to get sent off.
Yeah,
I was watching
he
the
was.
highlights of the game, right? And when they brought on that Minte guy, that guy's quick.
Yeah.
And there's that time he run past.
If he'd have touched
And
him, he was off.
you know that if he weren't on that yellow, he wouldn't have let him run past him like
exactly.
that. But he couldn't do anything, right? So that yellow card he got.
Scans.
The referee, I'm like,
Bogus.
bro, the first tackle in the game, I was like, it's a foul, but yellow card. And then he made a rod for his own back after that, the ref, because every foul that they did, which they did loads, he couldn't give
handle
them
it.
I'm always talking about Lee talking about the refs, right? But he was shocking.
He was really bad.
Taverner, innit?
He shouldn't be refereeing,
absolutely
Curtis.
dreadful.
Shouldn't be refereeing no more. After what he done at that Villa Park game, there's, you know what I mean? It's like a brain surgeon, isn't it? Taking off your toe. You know what I mean? It's not, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't going to be working next week, are you? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Where's my toe? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous, you know what I mean? He should not be doing it no more. And then they brought him back, and he's done it again. You know what I mean? Absolutely. He's done it again. Like, woeful. And like,
terrible.
You could tell. I'm a big up to Mascarius because I think it was a couple of times. There was a couple of fouls, and he's sort of looking at the ref and going, "Well, you booked me. What are you going to do?" Like, you know what I mean? And it was, you know, listen. it was just, you just think to yourself, like, I'm watching that game and can't get him off, because like anything that referee could. That's the trouble about being 1-0 up.
Yeah.
They can score a fluky goal like we did, if I be honest. They can score a worldie, or you give the opportunity for a ref like that.
Yeah.
To do something scandalous.
Yeah.
And Arteta, I think, has learned in the past. He probably would have kept him on and all that, like, got him off, and I thought, like, it was great. And by the way, big up to Calafiori when he came on. I thought, like, he was brilliant when he came on. Like, you know, that was needed. It was a tough ask. So, like, you know, got those sort of things right. But, you know, like, and a big up to Mascaro, because, like, he's come into that game, lot of pressure, and he's been booked after 2 minutes, and he's still kept his head really well. So I think that has to be given
Another
a bit
great
of credit.
He's only
signing.
21, isn't it?
Yeah.
Another great sign.
You know what? If we're being honest, like it felt like a moment last night.
Yeah.
You know, you think sometimes in a title race, oh, that's where something. Last night I came away going, yo, we just turned the tables, because I was watching Pep after the game, head in his hands.
Yeah.
Rodri's standing in the middle of the pitch. I'm thinking they're
Hold
going
that.
in the dressing room.
Bernardo
wounded.
Silva crying
Like, they
afterwards.
know. Yeah, because he was
that.
complaining again.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Complaining about this.
Everything
He was there
went
saying
against them.
every 50-50 went against us. Hold that, you cheat.
my
Because
God.
every what's that? Rodri coming out a couple of weeks ago crying about the refs give us nothing. I never want to hear that from a man.
I'm surprised it weren't given as a penalty, because I know that
He did make contact, didn't he?
He did make contact, but he initiated it.
He
right?
initiated it, yeah.
I know. So, but I think if
What's that one? The
Haaland penalty.
I said
I think
never a
he
penalty.
moves
It's never a penalty. I
He
agree.
kicks
It's
the
never a
ball.
penalty.
He kicks the
kicks
ball
into
away,
the goalkeeper.
right? And then he runs into the
Yeah, he
keeper,
does.
right? And
But
then
I've
afterwards, you
seen
see him.
given.
Did you even see him laughing? Sort of
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
He
but-
didn't even complain. That's when
Decision
that's
by
when you
the
know.
ref.
It was,
Not
but
penalty.
I'm surprised. You know what I
Especially
mean?
at
Nah, it
home
shouldn't be
for
good.
them, he thought. But no, it did feel like a moment. Felt like we wrestled it back to 2 games. And like I said, I was looking at their next 2 games, West Ham and Chelsea away in the league, and 2 Real Madrid
in between
games,
Real Madrid
and Newcastle. We got Mansfield, where we can rotate Declan Rice.
Thank you for bringing that up. That's another thing you owe me apologies today.
What?
Because you know what? See why I said Declan Rice has to play.
If
This
he's
is what
fit-
I'm saying.
I said
Rest
against
him,
Brighton.
you said.
Against. I'm not saying against Brighton. I'm saying rest him against Mansfield.
No, hey.
I'm still sticking by that. I'm still sticking by that.
You said rest him against Brighton and
because
Leverkusen.
it wasn't fit. I didn't think he was going to be fit, did we? If he was right,
I said in last show, I said if he's fit,
I didn't think
right,
he was
if
going to be
he's fit, he plays, right?
No, if
because
you-
it's
go back to
important.
what
See
I
how
said.
hard that game was last night?
Exactly. Imagine we were playing Mark
needed him
Lewis
last
Kelly
night.
or
I
something in
didn't
there.
think he was- I didn't think he was-
First off, he
I
wasn't.
nearly forgot that.
I
nearly forgot.
I said the 2 games that I wanted rested was Mansfield, and I still say in the Champions League. Last 16.
drop
I've
him.
got a comment about that anyway. Like,
Yeah, I knew he would.
I'm leaving that to later, and I'll come
his
back.
burner
to you.
account.
You are a-
Who sent that in? Your
That's
son?
another
No,
apology you owe me.
My mum's partner Bill, he's on the phone. He's gunning for you.
Wait, I saw
He's
people.
actually saying, "When's Jack coming back?" You know what I mean? Like,
They were blaming you for Saka's injury in the comments. Oh, Robbie.
yeah, it's all right. I had a lot of, but I had a lot
Yeah,
of good
don't play
comments.
Saka, but he scored.
I'm still
You
sticking
need your
by
big
it.
guns in these games, man. These are big
crunch
games.
time now, man.
Crunch time, big guys, man. We need them.
Why do you guys think that Erling Haaland's back? He's straight in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Pep's looked at it and said, I've got to play my strongest team, no matter. Although we got Newcastle on the weekend, although we got Real Madrid coming up, because reality is you got 8 games to make history for your club.
Well,
Like,
more
that's
than
how I
8
see
if you
it.
count all these Champions
Yeah.
League games.
Could be down to 20.
I'm still
Yeah, well,
sticking by
listen,
my guns.
as
The
we
way
said,
you're talking, you
if-
just want to sack it off.
If players
you don't
not
want to play
fit-
the best team.
I get it if he ain't fit, but if
Exactly.
Rice is fit, he plays.
Plays.
If
Simple.
Saka's fit, he plays. These
Get him
guys, they're
Tell me
big.
he's tired.
They're
Get
the
him a
big
Lucas
guys,
in.
man.
I
If
feel-
Gabriel, if he's fit, he plays. Then
I'm
you
still
I hope-
saying,
I hope
I'm
they're not
still
on the back.
worried about that. And Zubimendi, I think Zubimendi
Yeah, he
is
looks very tired.
you could see that as
man.
well. Like,
He looks
you know what I
very
mean?
tired.
Zubimendi you can bring in, but Rice
Well, I
is
don't
more
know. I
important.
think Zubimendi is a big player.
Zubimendi is a big
Yeah,
player,
he-
but for me, Rice, Gabriel, Saka, these guys, these are big. Timber.
Raya.
They're big
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
players,
They must.
man, who must play.
They must.
Right? Unless they're not fit.
If they're not fit, that's
If they're
Shut
fit-
up, Robbie. We can't really count on and on about
I mean,
At the
because,
end of
you
the
know.
day, you cannot play these players. They've got to. And look, I'm not saying sacrifice the Champions League. I'm not like, you know what I mean? But
we can't take these games lightly, Lee.
no.
That game next week in the Champions League.
I've got to be coming here for later. All right?
I don't
You come
yeah.
back with your
We don't
answer.
care.
You come back with your answer.
Who's the comment from?
Bill.
Yeah, I mean, Pep.
No, Bill.
Pep Guardiola.
Listen, I've
because
got
that's
a
the
lot
only
of
one I'm going
backup
to
on
take you
this.
off.
Yeah.
Right.
I tell you what, though, I hope they're not even in the squad for Mansfield. I don't
Yeah,
even.
yeah,
I don't even want to see Rice on the bench.
Well, hold on,
Rice
you
should
can't,
even
you can't take them lightly, Mansfield. You know,
No, but
I agree, but
I don't think.
I don't even want him on the bench.
I don't
No,
think.
you've got to be on the bench.
I don't
Nah,
think.
no
I
chance.
don't think if you
Weekend
play Jesus and players like that, you are taking Mansfield lightly. You're not taking them lightly if you're playing
Kai
against.
Havertz.
Havertz,
saying
all
don't
that.
take 'em out
And
there.
Norman.
No, but I'm saying those
would you
players.
take Rice to
I
Mansfield?
wouldn't.
I don't even want him on the
wouldn't.
bench.
Rice shouldn't be there.
Weekend off.
Rice shouldn't be there. He should have a weekend off, right?
And
Look at
Because-
Mendy.
Huh?
And he shouldn't be in Germany.
No, we should.
No.
That game is a very
Champions League.
They
Champions
beat
League.
Man
Don't you want
First
that
leg.
star above
They
the
beat
bench?
Man City.
Yeah.
They drew
beat
with
Man City
Newcastle.
at the Etihad.
At the Etihad.
At the Etihad.
I've got more comments.
Who was he?
Wait. I just
Bill.
want to remind you in that
Bill.
in that Bayer Leverkusen game, because I watched it when they played. Man City took them lightly. They rotated their team. They played people like Rico Lewis and Oscar Bob or whatever, saying, yeah, we'll rotate because we've got an important game on the weekend. And they got battered at the
3-0 or
Etihad.
something, or 3
Yeah,
something.
they got dealt
They
with.
lost,
Would you,
and they should
can I
have
ask
won.
a question? Would you rather, if someone comes to you now, right, and said, right, okay,
Yeah.
we draw in Germany or we lose 1-0 or 2-1, right?
Yeah. What's the
Yeah,
alternative?
but we beat Everton,
Yeah.
or we beat Bayer 4-0, but we lose to Everton.
I'd obviously want to beat Everton.
There you go.
That's most important.
But what-
But I
we
can
also want to
beat
beat
both,
Bayern.
really.
Why can't we
I
beat
also
both?
want to beat
We're
both.
capable of beating both.
It's over 2 leagues. It's only
Why
half
can't we
time.
beat? Why can't we beat both?
Well,
But
What,
you know,
what about this?
why,
Sorry,
can't we,
Kurt.
why can't we beat both with a bit of rotation?
Right, what about this, right? What about we go to Leverkusen, win that comprehensively, right? Play Everton, win that comprehensively, and then the next week you say to Rice, actually, just be on the bench, right? Because we're 3-0 up, right? We've got the important game against
City Cup final.
City at
After
the
second
cup final.
leg.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What about
That's
that?
what I'd.
So while Man City are going to be having a war with Real Madrid,
Yeah.
we might have Leverkusen go, yo, you know what,
I'm
you
not
lot can
saying
chill for the
take
cup
Liverpool.
final.
No,
I'm
but
saying take.
I just see it
I'm
as-
saying all I'm saying, right, is that somewhere along the line, right, and wherever you feel, Arsenal have got to trust the squad.
I agree with that.
For
I
instance, right? Can I just ask? Just say, for instance, right? If I would have said to you on last week, right, I think you should rest Saliba for this game, you'd have gone, no. Because he's injured, right, Mosquera comes in and does okay, you know what I mean? I think sometimes in the end, just trust the squad a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Because I can't see Declan Rice playing every single game up to the end of the season and then come those crunch games, be ready.
He's done
I
it
don't know if
before.
you see him yesterday in the tunnel. Did you see that in the tunnel
I
yesterday?
saw it on TV, yeah.
He's shattered.
Yeah.
Zubamendi, shattered. They are big players for us.
Yeah, but
Just
now
give
he's
them
going to get a rest at this weekend.
Yeah, but he had a rest before that.
No.
last week. I know what you're
no.
saying.
He's
Like,
played
I
it-
mean,
they're all shattered because they played on Saturday, right? Hence why, you know what I mean, you get some teams with a bit of rotation around this
Yeah,
time,
and an
right?
intense game as
But,
well against
yeah,
Chelsea.
intense game against Chelsea, right? So he's bound to be shattered. But you know what? Now, chill out this weekend. You've got a big game against Leverkusen. That's how you manage it. But for these big games, unless he's carrying an injury,
you're going to
he
get
has
bigger
to play.
games. If
I
you
think
get
you've
through,
got
you're
to
going to get
cherry
bigger
pick.
games.
Yeah,
I do. I think you've
we've
got to be a little
Burnley
bit.
at home. That's a game you could look at. Mansfield, whoever you get in the next round of the FA
Burnley,
Cup.
you know.
But Leverkusen, man, that's...
Even City, they could have said last night, let's rest up Ireland and that because only Forest, they're right down at the bottom.
Yeah, them teams
Could
are
they ended up
fighting.
losing it. Forest,
I don't think there's any easy games. That's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
no,
that's why you need your best
Look what
players.
Look what Burnley did to Brentford. Nearly drew 4-4.
Chelsea, they drew
Scored-
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Burnley.
Yeah.
You can't
They
say
scored
these
3
any
goals.
team.
Do you know
I
what
think.
I mean? They gave Everton
was it
a hard game.
Van Dijk turned around, didn't he, and said it's the most competitive. And
Yeah.
you look at those results yesterday
Exactly.
as well. You would say that.
Newcastle with 10 men. beating United.
Man United.
Like
What a
Wolves the
goal, by
night
the way.
before.
Oh, what
That's
a goal.
unbelievable.
Oh, that was.
What a goal.
Bring Man United back. I had Man United fans in the chat going,
win
might
the
still
league.
be in the title race. I went,
Yeah.
what title race?
Exactly.
Oh, if we'd have got him in early, we would have won the title.
Yeah.
They're getting carried away. You know what I mean?
Brother's never cutting his hair, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, what will happen to that? He'll be tripping over soon, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
No, I said he should just
Doing
grow
well out of it, though.
dreadlocks, man.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
dread up rats.
Get 'em the full
Turn into a ras.
Or do
Yeah.
like a
Seriously,
what's
yeah?
like a cane row.
Yeah.
I thought it was Curtis played for Liverpool. You know?
Hey, it ain't me, bro. You know what I mean?
When he done that here, like, he obviously shaved it, didn't he? Like, he must have thought it would have been cut by now, surely. Like, I never.
You think it in 5 games, even for the Arsenal.
Yeah.
Or City.
Not easy.
It's not easy to win 5
Especially
in a
as
row.
United aren't in
Yeah.
Europe, got knocked
Yeah.
out the cups.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
5
more of a
Prem.
reason why I did it. Because if you're playing one game
It all
every
cops.
week, then surely you can win 5 in a row.
Well,
I don't think they will this season.
It's seriously like if he could still do it now, but it's going to be tough. He could be going all through the summer without an haircut and all like
He
that.
ain't getting a haircut for his summer. They got some
He's
tough
done
games.
well out of it, though, hasn't he, to be
I hope
fair?
he's
So
got a
he's
nick
probably
though.
not complaining. He's getting good numbers.
Hey, I'll tell you that. But listen, that was him. That was like you said, Curtis. That
I might
felt
grow
like
my hair, see when.
that felt like a moment yesterday. That really felt like a moment, man. That was a big win yesterday, man.
Yeah,
And
it
City
was.
dropping points. That's now. So where we at? 7 points.
Yeah, 67 points.
All it does is make all that game done yesterday, and let's not get carried away with it. All it's done is just made it in our hands only.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we've still got to go to the Etihad. We've still got to go. Difficult game at West Ham. Difficult game at Really, we've got 3 away games now.
Out of 8, innit? 3
Out of
away.
8, like, you know what I mean?
5 at home.
It is now down to the Emirates. We win all those games at the Emirates. We've got to now win our next 2 games against, like Everton and Bournemouth. They're going to be tough, but they're the games that you'd expect us to win.
Yeah.
And it puts us in a very, very good position going forward now. Like, I think, like, when you look at the games that we have at the Emirates now, they're all going to be tough. I know that because of the pressure and everything. But we are in such a good position now because of what happened yesterday. Like, that was a tough game away from home. I don't care what anybody says. Like, and we've had, Brentford. We just didn't get over the line. That was a tough one, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, if you look back on it. And that one yesterday was tough. Then 9th in the league. And the thing is with that Brighton as well, they'd have been on a bad little run, and then they just started to come back again, haven't they? Like,
Last
I think he
couple
was
of
under a
games.
little bit of pressure a few weeks ago, and they've picked it up. And listen, that it ain't always about the performance. It is about the result, isn't it? Like yesterday, But I concede. I didn't enjoy that one bit, like that. I mean,
I don't think any of us
actually,
did.
thought,
None
like,
of us did.
I'm paying for this as well, like, what's going on here, like, you know what I mean, like, hey, like going into a dungeon, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, no, it ain't.
Remaining league games then. Everton at home, which we played before City playing.
Yeah.
Right.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth, which again we played before City. Am I right?
Yeah, we play at
So it's a
12:30.
12:30
They play
kickoff.
at 5:30. don't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
with
So
the early one.
Bournemouth,
12:30 is a hard one.
right? Then the big one away at Man City. Then Newcastle at home. Right. Then we go into May, Fulham at home. West Ham away. Burnley at home. Last game of the season, away at Crystal Palace. What I think yesterday did, what that means, a lot of people are still saying, all right, it's going to come down to that game at City and stuff like that. But what it does mean is they've got no margin for error now, have they?
Yeah.
Like, if they were to lose a game or draw another and we keep,
It's catastrophic, isn't it?
if that got to 10 points,
Yeah.
we could conceivably go to the Etihad and win the league.
And I think they've
Going
got
a
a
bit
tougher.
too far again.
I
Like,
think
Sorry?
just going a bit too far again.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
what
I'm
you're
just saying
saying,
they've
yeah.
got no room for error, have
No, they
They've
haven't.
got a tougher fixture list than
That
us.
West Ham game, by the way, is going to be not going
we
to
were
be
saying
easy.
that.
They are in form.
They are.
That's a
You know
way
what I
West
mean?
Ham.
Like, they've gone. you know, they took on a Man United team that was on bang-on form, and it was only a Sesko, brilliant goal, by the way, last kick of the game. Otherwise, they'd have beaten them.
Yeah.
They drew with Bournemouth, who, you know, they was a little bit edgier. But they'd just gone to Fulham, who have just smashed Spurs, and that was a statement win for them
Away,
yesterday.
yeah.
Away from home. So that is going to be...
And one of those games that City have got is away at Chelsea. That won't be easy.
That's
Matisse,
straight after the
rise.
cup final as well. That is.
Yeah, away at Chelsea's not an easy game, man.
Matisse, you must.
Isn't it?
Yeah, no, I usually like Chelsea yesterday.
They were good.
They were good, weren't they? Like, I watched that on Match of the Day. I have to say that
Good response.
they destroyed Villa. What's happened to Villa? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of Arsenal fans that wanted Unai Emery as their manager. Again,
Yeah, where's
you know
your
what I mean?
man?
Like, again, he's
Another person that
doing
needs to come
he's-
apologise.
He's doing his normal, isn't he?
Go
Like,
on,
at the end
he's
of the
ready to
season.
go. So speak your piece, man. I know
I'm
you're
just
ready.
saying, as the season's playing out, what I'm said to man, like when I said to Yard man, I go, what you're saying here in October, yeah, this guy, we've seen it already with Unai Emery,
Yeah,
right? When it comes to the league, right? So
does it every year.
You've got to maintain it. You got, you know what I mean? They were on that great run of form. He did the same thing at Arsenal that time. Remember, he went on that unbelievable run of
Yeah,
winning
like
game
20
after game, and then
games
just
or
fell off a cliff,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
No, I mean, yeah, there's no margin for error for City now.
I think City will drop points again.
Yeah.
But I think Arsenal.
Pep said
I
that
think that
already.
every game at this moment in time is difficult.
Yeah,
is.
it is.
You know what I mean? I look at. We went to Brentford. I thought that they were brilliant. I thought that was a real tough game. What's the game I watched the other day? Was it Leeds playing at
Sunderland, maybe?
Sunderland? Like, you know what I mean? You're thinking, right, Leeds are going to win this game because that would just take away the pressure of Sunderland. Come there and done the job. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't been on great form lately, and they're you know, Newcastle yesterday, I think, are 10th in the league.
Yeah.
Right. And they've gone against with 10 men and got something against
Controversial,
an
mate.
informed Man United team, like, you know.
The league's unpredictable.
It's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
It's
Shall I
so
just give you Man City's fixtures then?
Yeah.
So they got, this is Premier League fixtures. West Ham away. As he said, that'd be a testing game. You'd expect them to win, but it'd be a testing game.
In between the Real Madrid games?
In between the Real Madrid games, yeah.
Tough.
Yep. Crystal Palace at home, still to be arranged, that game.
Yeah.
So that where's that going to fall in between? Because
Yeah,
they've got a
that's
lot of fixtures now. They play us, of course. Oh no, before they play us, Chelsea away.
Oh, believe.
Then they play us. Then they go away to Burnley,
Okay.
away to Everton, Brentford at home, Bournemouth away. That is not an easy
Yeah, it's not.
game. And then they finish off the season with play Villa at home.
They're chasing Europe, Bournemouth. I'll ask you a question now, like, you know what I mean? And you've got to be really honest with this, right? Yeah. Real Madrid versus Man City. Who do you want to win?
It's
Who do
easy
you
for
want to
me.
go for?
I've changed my mind a few times. I was
Jeez.
thinking I
Man
just
City.
want Real Madrid to knock them out because I honestly think Pep will lose his mind if they lose to Madrid. I know people are saying you want City to win, so they've then got to play Bayern Munich and it
Home and
stretches
away,
their
Bayern.
squad. But I don't know. I think that would give them momentum at the same time.
And Liverpool,
think
if they get
momentum's
into I
important.
want them to go through against
Do
Real
you?
Madrid. Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
so do
I
I.
want them out.
6 weeks ago, definitely not. But I want them to go one more round.
And get Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Yeah, because to me, right, if
agree.
you've got Bayern Munich over 2 legs in between those games, those are testing,
Yeah.
They are, yeah.
you know.
But then
Those
what
are
if
games
they
to
beat
the max.
Bayern Munich?
And I think they'll beat
True.
Real Madrid.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
then
I
it's
think
another
they-
I think they'll
then-
beat Real
then-
Madrid.
Then they've
I
got
think they'll beat
Liverpool or
Madrid have got no
PSG.
Mbappe, haven't
They've got Liverpool or PSG. You know what I mean? They've still got some tough
Yeah.
games in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Either way, really, when you
It's a
think about it.
win-win, isn't it? If
It's a
they
win-win.
lose,
Win-win.
it's head loss. If they win, they got fixture pilot.
I think they'll beat. I think that what I've seen of Real
Yeah,
Madrid,
they're gonna
I
beat
think
Real
they'll beat Real
Well,
Madrid.
I
Mbappe's
agree.
out and Rodrigo's done his ACL, hasn't he? So,
Yeah, I see that.
yeah.
Even this weekend, they got we got Mansfield. And then they go away to Newcastle, who've just had that big win over United.
Yeah.
We can rest all our team. They've got to go pretty much full
The
strength.
Newcastle will want that, you know,
Yeah.
because
They're
it's
a
not
cup
been a great
competition.
season for them. They've got Barcelona after that, haven't they? Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's going to be like Newcastle going to have to pick and choose, I think, what they want to do, because, you know, like 10 men yesterday, they didn't really want that, you know, like 45 minutes with 10 men, and they got to go and play
City and then Boston.
City on Saturday night. Is it Saturday night? It's about 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know what, right? Just before we move on, we've got to touch on the Mansfield game a bit, right? Tottenham.
West Ham. Wait.
Oh, look here, they're in it, isn't they?
Before you
They
say
are, innit?
anything,
But they play
Crystal
tonight, don't
Palace, lock in. I've been saying this, I said this to Matisse, right? If every London club does their job, because Chelsea got to play them like 3 games towards the end. Who else? They played Fulham did their job,
West
we
Ham.
done our job. West Ham beat them already. Crystal Palace, lock in.
They could go
This
down.
is for the greater good of London as a city.
Right.
We could actually send them down.
This is serious now
This
for them.
is serious stuff. Let's be
Please.
really honest about this, right? Yeah, I'm going to say it now, right? Brentford, real tough, you know what I
Exactly.
mean, like tough game. Wolves, really tough game. Brighton was a really tough game, yeah? We went to Tottenham and walked it.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? That
They're not good.
They're not good.
And they
right?
ain't got no fight.
We actually
You know,
could have won by more than what we did. We
Yeah.
struggled to score
Trash.
goals. We went there and scored for fun.
Yeah.
I think if they lose today,
You know they're the worst
They're in big
team on form. They've not
In the
won
league, yeah.
this year at all. So at least Wolves, Burnley, Leeds, all those teams around the bottom, they've actually won games. They're yet to win this year. Like, people need to remember that. A good point for them was against Man City.
Do you know
what I mean?
what? I
Like-
think that managerial appointment is a howler.
I
You're
agree.
in a relegation. Genuinely, it might
Yeah,
sound
it is,
crazy, but they
especially
might
if it's
have
an Arsenal man that appointed him.
needed like Big Sam or Sean
Sean
Dyche. I'm not
Dyche,
even joking.
Even Harry.
You got to stay
Yeah.
up. Like, this guy don't know the league. He's going crazy in the interviews, ripping the
Who's
players
that
already.
Arsenal guy in there, like?
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you see that
I saw
guy?
that. Did you see
That's
that?
that guy
They got
that's
the
got the job.
the
He's
scout.
saying, "Oh, I don't want to touch the badge."
Yeah.
And they're saying he could be sacked.
Well, I think he was.
But you don't get a job and put a picture up
discrimination.
saying, "Oh, I'm an Arsenal fan. It's an inside
Yeah.
job. I don't want to touch the badge and all that." Tottenham fans,
Exactly.
they're getting it from
You know,
all
right,
angles.
My
man.
friend said to me this morning, he goes, just hypothetically, right? He goes, if Arsenal won the quad. So listen, he's not saying we are going to do it, but he was just saying, he goes, if Arsenal won the quad and Tottenham went down all in the same season,
Guys.
he'd just stop going to football after that.
Completed
He goes, yeah, he goes, football's
Done.
completed.
All
He
right,
goes,
I'll be done
he
on
said-
that. I'll be in the
he said
AA, like,
he said
you know
he,
what I mean?
he said he'd retire from football because there's never ever in another 200-300 years will get better than that, right? So he goes he would just retire, and that would be. But you know, I just thought I'd touch on that because
We
I'm
must.
looking at what you look at. Forest battlers,
Fighters.
West Ham.
Right.
They just went the same team that
Smoked
beat
Spurs.
Spurs easily. That 2-1
Fulham.
flattered Spurs.
Yeah.
I watched the highlights of that game.
Could have been 4 or
Fulham
5.
could have scored more. And they've gone in and won 1-0. They got battlers in their team.
Yeah.
Leeds. Battler. You know, if you go to Ellen Road, you're in for a fight.
It's not easy.
Their
Do you know what I
place
mean?
is not.
It's not easy.
That cup final days could be, you know what I mean? Like that could be, you know what I mean? Like we got a little starter of Tottenham versus Nottingham Forest. If that goes there, like, do you know what I mean? Like, and then we go and win. Oh, like, you know. We're gonna meet.
Yeah, 'cause
what
they
you
gotta
doing
play
here?
Forest as well,
I
don't they?
can't
Yeah.
stop drinking since.
Exactly. That's a 6-pointer.
We were joking about that being a 6-pointer. That is a 6-pointer, isn't it?
Forest.
Where is that? At Forest?
Yeah.
No, it's at Spurs.
Don't even matter,
Which is
innit?
even
Oh,
worse.
they're even worse.
Yeah, but I think Spurs as well. They still got to play Aston Villa away, Sunderland away. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea away.
They've
You
got
think they're going to win
Liverpool-
that?
they've got Liverpool.
away.
Liverpool, yeah.
But I tell you what, like, you know, I mean, Liverpool could be their saving grace. We were talking to that Liverpool fan yesterday. He weren't happy, was he? But
Yeah, that was.
I see Wrighty on the overlap said he doesn't want Tottenham to get relegated. He said the derby that we need.
doing that.
I love Ian.
He's doing that for TV.
Yeah.
At first,
trying to be political.
I was sort of saying a similar.
I'm telling you, like, I mean, like, sometimes you have to say that. He'd love it if they're going down, like, you know what I mean? I don't care what anybody says. I cannot believe people turn around like Spurs fans going, "Oh, you want us to stay up, really?" No, I want you down. I don't like that game.
On.
Go. Go. We're picking. You know, there's a chance we can get them in the cup competition or something. I want them gone. I actually
Play them in the Carabao Cup, innit?
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like, I want them
They'll
gone.
be in Carabao Cup round 1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, they
Probably get
actually
knocked
would.
out to Tranmere.
This stadium would just be like a music festival place,
Yeah.
innit? I mean, do wireless.
Well, it is
I want them going to Millwall away. I want them going to West Brom, Sheffield United on a Tuesday night. Like 46 games there, Ev.
It'd be amazing to see.
You know what I mean? I do think, again, I think Leeds have
They dragged themselves
dragged
into
themselves
it,
back
haven't they?
into it. Like,
couple
they
of
But
don't-
Leeds have got more fight than Tottenham. Like, as I
Yeah.
said, right?
I
If you
can
go to
see them
Ellen Road,
teams
right?
winning, though.
You used to say, for instance, if you know our game last night, if that played out at Ellen Road their Leeds fans will understand that. They'll get, if that sort of game was at home Tottenham and they were putting in they ain't having that. Because their fans still expect to go and blow teams away. That's why they're not
Need
really
to-
equipped for this fight.
Yeah, you need to
Spurs fans
remember
are
as well.
nervous going today,
Yeah.
surely. They've got to be
must be.
nervous.
You need to remember as well that they got Champions League football. So imagine you're playing Atletico Madrid away, and then you got whoever next.
They got that Tuesday. Is it Tuesday
Yeah,
they
then
play?
you got to go to potentially Forest next.
Yeah, lucky
That's-
because Forest
that's
Europa
not
League,
easy.
innit?
They might have to.
not easy.
Rest players for the Champions League.
Exactly.
Rest who?
Well, yeah, they ain't got no players, have they?
30 players.
So what
There's
they've got,
30 players.
they've got like, say if they were to lose today, right? They
We're gonna
then
see
go
what their games are.
Tuesday to Madrid, then they've got to go Liverpool, then they play Madrid again, and then they got Forest.
They could be in the bottom 3 in international break.
Let's
if the
hope.
results go wrong.
Hope and pray, as Mavado says.
Yeah, the international break.
Yeah, so they got Palace, then they got Atletico Madrid away, then they got Liverpool away, then they got Atletico again, then they got Forest. Then they
That
got
Forest
Sunderland
game's
away,
crazy.
Brighton, Wolves,
Yeah, I tell you
Villa.
what.
Even if
They
that
gotta
was
play-
us,
wait,
I'd be
in the
worried
bottom
about
play
that.
Leeds.
Innit?
They've
Even,
got to play
listen,
Leeds.
If that was us,
Leave.
right, I'd be worried about those. They've
They've got
got
Leeds,
fixtures.
they've got Leeds,
Atletico
they've
They
got
got
Leeds
Leeds
as
and
well.
they got Leeds as well. Just seeing them.
Another 6-pointer.
Yeah, believe.
Wow.
They could be good.
Everybody
if they were to lose today, right?
Even if they win tonight, it's just back to what it was.
Yeah, it goes back to what it was
Yeah, but if
originally.
they were to lose today,
Or draw.
point.
you're right. I think they could be in the bottom 3 over that.
International break.
Oh my
Please,
God, the international break's just got better, isn't it? Like, I mean, that would be mind blowing for them.
I think we should do a
I think if they end up in the
Forever
bottom
Arsenal prayer special. It's a holy month for many
They
people.
could go. You know what, right? We'll go with what Wrighty said. Like, if at first I was sort of saying, don't
Speak
really
for
want them. Maybe I just want them to suffer. Do I want them to go? But then I started to think about all the times with these guys, even all this season. They're more invested a lot of times, their fans, in us losing
Exactly.
than their own result. They'll have a game, and it's like they're more focused upon us
Yeah.
losing a game than their own game. So
Exactly.
go,
Do you know
man.
that, Rob?
Go. If they go down, I don't care.
Get
Do you know what the perfect scenario is, right? The best thing ever in this, we go on and win the Premier League, right? Yeah, this is, just imagine this, right? We go and win the Premier League. And we go to West Ham as champions, knowing that if we win that game, West Ham, we save Tottenham. But if we lose that game,
My God.
Spurs get relegated. And just remember those times when they've been laughing and joking about Manchester City, when Song went through and missed and they all cheered.
We will be there.
We could be doing exactly the same.
You could be a storyteller,
Exactly.
man. That was
Oh,
to be fair.
BBC bedtime.
That is, could happen though, it could happen.
And we will.
And we could actually be getting half and half scarves of West Ham. You know what I mean? Come and get your half and half, and every Arsenal fan will be getting them going, come on, like, you know what I mean? That could be the perfect scenario. And wouldn't that be fantastic after all what they've done with against Man City, laughing and everything like that?
I saw the We Are Tottenham guys. He's going, he goes, what a horrible night. He goes, Arsenal won. He goes, Forest got a point. Gibbs White scored it, the guy we wanted. And he goes, now we could be in the bottom. It's brilliant,
And
man.
we will be there.
This
We
would
will
be
be there.
brilliant.
I would love nothing more. It would be like the cherry on top of the cake if we win the league. Do you
I just
know
want to ask you guys quickly, Mansfield. Obviously, Mansfield away
Declan Rice
in the
definitely
FA.
starts.
In the FA Cup, do you, I guess, wholesale changes? Everyone's saying,
I'd change the whole team.
Well, Madueke up front with
I put
Jesus.
Havertz, Havertz in midfield.
Do you play Max Dowman in this game?
I would.
Could do. He's fit now, isn't he? Yeah. Max Dowman.
I'd probably start one of Martinelli and Trossard because I think they just need to have a big game, both of them.
I'd play Max. Them two, mate.
Start Max on the right.
Yesterday, he couldn't
So
pass
you're
the ball,
putting,
could he?
what, Madueke on the left then?
Oh, yeah, that's true. They're both right wingers.
Yeah.
No, he probably won't play Max then. He'll play,
I think you should
Nani
bring
and
him
play... Who do you reckon? Trossard, Martinelli?
Goalkeeper
Start
Kepa.
Martinelli.
Goalkeeper Kepa.
Kepa.
Yeah.
You
Ben
play-
White's still out, isn't he?
Yeah, we probably
big
can't
blow
play
there,
everyone.
like,
But
this is
couldn't
what
you play
problem-
Mascara
That means
right
we've got to
back?
play someone.
You could play Mascara right back though.
And
Who do you
Saliba's
play
out.
centre back? Calafiori and
Calafiori will play, won't he?
You could,
Would you play one of the youngsters? Would you play Salmon?
Calafiori? You could play
Norgard there.
Norgard there. Yeah, you could play Calafiori, Norgard.
No, Norgard's got to play midfield.
Yeah, but
Yes,
then
we're
you,
short on
then you're
midfielders.
short on
Yeah.
the midfield.
Miles Lewis-Skelly's got to play midfield this game.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna though, isn't he?
No,
Because now we're gonna have a shortage of centre
Hincapie
backs.
needs rest. man.
Unless you play...
Because even if Saliba's fit, they're not going to risk him for that
No,
game.
Yeah,
no,
nah, he's
no,
not
no,
gonna
Play the young boy.
What, Salmon?
Salmon can play him.
Yeah, from the start.
I don't
It's a
know
shame
about
Josh
that.
Nichols ain't involved.
Yeah.
You could play him right back
I
and
think
put Mascara
I think he's
centre
had
back.
injury issues, hasn't he?
But I don't know if he's about, so yeah.
Well, unless
Someone's
they're
gonna
holding
play.
back Ben White for this game.
Who else could play right back?
Mascara.
Yeah, it's going to probably have to.
Yeah, but
be.
Unless you change your formation.
I think you want to
play.
play.
Back three,
I'd
maybe.
play Calafiori, Mosquera as the two centre backs. Left back would be.
Might have to be.
You'll have to play Hincapie, aren't you?
Might have to
No,
be Miles
no.
Lewis-Skelly.
Do you know what I do in midfield, right? I play one centre mid and two attacking midfield.
Yeah, I agree. I'd
you
play
could play
Havertz.
Odegaard, do you think he
You
could
could
be
even
back?
play Max in the 10.
Odegaard could be back.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, maybe Odegaard, yeah.
You know that's his dad told us, isn't it? That's his actual
That's where
position.
he
Yeah,
plays
his
for the
preferred
youth
position.
team, yeah.
Number 10.
Yeah.
Speaking to his dad
Play
yesterday,
Norgard
He
and then
just spoke
play
to his
Max
dad.
and Havertz in the 10. 2 10s. Could do that.
Start Havertz.
I think if Odegaard.
Probably not
Havertz,
fit enough,
because
is he?
I'm
actually
thinking
start
maybe
Havertz.
Havertz for a start in that Leverkusen
No.
game because he used to play for Leverkusen.
Oh, no, I'd rest him
So-
for the next 2 games.
Who?
Havertz.
You mean serious?
Serious, I want
Flip that
Havertz for the
mic.
next couple of games. Not
Rest
not
him.
Mansfield. Maybe just 20 minutes of time, like, you know what I mean? I just build
come
up
back.
his...
Because I think we have rushed him back a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
just don't want
before.
him
You
to-
might have to ease
I
him.
thought he was brilliant when he came on yesterday.
He was.
He was, yeah.
So
I don't know.
back four. This is the back four then.
I'm going to...
Let's
Can we say
assume-
that?
Let's assume Ben White's fit.
If Ben White's fit, that would be amazing.
But
I'll play
what
him.
if he's not?
What if
are you
he's
doing?
not fit? Let's assume he's not fit.
If he's not fit.
And obviously
I
Saliba
go
won't be fit.
Skelly, Mosquera.
Is Josh not fit?
Well, he ain't been on the bench, has he? I ain't seen
No.
him.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
Josh
he's not.
Nichols is
I'll
fit.
go Mosquera and Lewis Skelly at fullback. I'll play Hincapie and
Well, you going in midfield then?
Calafiori. And then I play Norgard, lone 6.
I think Hincapie needs a rest, man.
Yeah, I think
He's played a lot of games,
but he didn't play at the
and I
start
think
of the
I think
season.
we're going to need him for that Leverkusen
Yeah.
game because Hincapie, he used to play for Leverkusen as well, know the terrain. I don't know, man.
I don't know what back four you can put out without rest. Like someone's got to play out of the
basic-
first
I
team.
think you have to start with a Salmon guy, don't it?
Right, play Salmon, yeah.
But Salmon and
It's risky.
What are they?
16-year-old.
Are they League One or
League
League
One.
Two?
League One. They're better than Wigan as well.
yeah,
And
I
it's
play.
away.
Yeah.
I play. Well, I think it's got to be Mosquera and Calafiori. Skelly on the left. I don't know what to do on the right hand side there, but is there? I don't know.
That's a tough one.
And then we'll come back to that. Then
Difficult.
Norgard.
Ain't got
Will
another.
Odegaard be back? If not,
If Odegaard's back,
play Eze,
I'd start
innit?
him.
Eze.
Play Eze and who else? Max maybe
Pick
in
up
the
Marino,
10.
we miss you, bro.
Play Max. Put Eze and Max in
Then
the
up front,
attack.
up front,
Jesus.
Noni Madueke,
What about Havertz?
Jesus, and Trossard.
I'd put Havertz in, man. I think it would be good to start him.
I
Because he
think
just
with
needs
Tro-
minutes.
I just think with Havertz being out for that long, do you want a League One bobbly pitch?
Yeah. You know, you could play a right back. You could play Martinelli as a right back, right wing back.
I don't know about that, you know. I don't know about Martinelli at right back.
Right back, right wing back,
What
man.
kind of right
You
back?
could play a different. That's
Tackling.
what I'm saying. You could play a different formation.
Yeah, or
could
maybe
play
a
a
different
back- you could
formation.
play a
We've
back
actually
three.
got,
Ain't
we've
got
got
no-
a few players out, and you know what I mean, like
Because obviously,
This is where the injuries.
yeah, obviously Mikel Merino's a
Saliba's
massive
out.
name.
Many
Yeah.
players. Yeah, it's just
This is where someone like Mikel Merino would just play.
Would play, yeah.
Ben White
Yeah.
as well.
Ben White.
Ben White would
is a big
play. Do
miss.
you know what I mean?
Some of these guys, I don't even know what the injury is. Odegaard's just like disappeared, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think Arteta used the word he's not comfortable yet, or it was too soon for him.
From that knee injury.
Yeah,
at
so
Brentford.
hopefully he can actually be on the bench for this
Again, do you
match.
want to bring him back for a game like this? If
Otherwise, you have to
say.
send for a kid to play in that right.
Ranieri.
Oh, do you know what? When
He had a good
missed-
assist the other day
Yeah,
for
but last
Aubameyang.
Missed the
night he
penalty,
missed
though.
the winning penalty.
Missed the winner.
Did he?
They
penalty
got
last-
knocked out of the
got
cup.
knocked
Yeah,
out.
but he did set up Aubameyang at the weekend.
Yeah. Which is a massive
I
shame.
just think like
But Wayne Yeri can't
Big
play
up
right
Ethan,
back.
man.
you've got to make a few changes. You know,
Yeah.
maybe by him taking off Zubamendi yesterday, maybe that he
God.
would play.
I'd rest Zubimendi.
Yeah, he's knackered.
I think he
he's
looks
more
very
tired
good,
than
so,
Rice.
yeah.
I saw
Rice,
that
them
is-
guys, no.
Yeah.
Gabriel don't
No
want to play
Timber,
in.
no Gabriel, no
Timber.
Rice.
I wouldn't
no-
be, you know what, I wouldn't
I
actually
think
be,
Hincapie, he's played a lot of games.
I wouldn't be
in
surprised if
recent
Gabriel
weeks.
starts, I'll be honest. I actually wouldn't be surprised. if
Maybe
Gabriel
one of them's
starts.
going to have to.
Yeah, maybe one of them.
Because
might.
Gabriel's
But
one of
then-
them guys, he's
But to
he's
me,
just
you,
so
you,
tough,
you've got
like-
Calafiori. You could play Calafiori and Mosquera.
yeah, true say.
As with two centre halves, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
You need experience
It's just
in a
about
cup
the right
game.
back.
I
position,
want to see Miles Lewis Skelly in midfield, but I don't, as I say, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen,
Not this
unfortunately.
game. Not this game, just because there's a shortage
Yeah,
of
shortage.
defensive. It's not even a
It's the
shortage,
same.
but we just don't want that. I still think that should be enough to get the job done against Mansfield. I watched Mansfield when they played Burnley. Fantastic result for them. But Burnley
Yeah,
in that
great
first
free-
half, they had so
that
many
free kick.
chances that they
Wow.
didn't take.
Yeah.
You know, they should really have won the game.
Yeah.
It's an FA Cup game. You've got to respect these teams, man. They're going to fight. They're going to fight, man. You know what I mean? Like, they also played during the week, didn't they? They played during the week. I think it was a 0-0.
Yeah.
You know, people, you won't know this. Curtis used to play for Mansfield.
Here's one I made earlier, lads. I thought I'd bring
Wow.
this in. Since you totally
Number 18.
ripped me apart with that
This is
clip
actually
that
a really,
Ryan
this
put
is a
up.
nice kit.
Match worn, lads. Since
You've got
Ryan,
signed shirts now, eh?
since Ryan discredited my footballing
Yeah,
ability, with you, by the way.
No,
You found the clip.
It's sick.
You know what I mean? So,
that is a nice shirt, by
But
the
they
way.
got
alright.
the, got
Long
the
sleeve.
roses
Sure.
on the back of the 18.
you know what I mean? Man
Sick.
was doing bits.
Didn't rip this one, did you?
No, I didn't rip that
Do you know what?
one. This guy, you know.
Not sweating it, no, I like it.
I let the ball do the running, you know what I mean? I don't run around.
I like that, though. That's nice. Well
Yeah,
done.
it
You
is
know what I mean?
nice.
It's all right. Give us the lowdown then.
I don't know much about
what's
them
the
now, to
pitch?
be honest.
What's the pitch
No,
like?
yeah, it'd be
Facilities?
a bit bobbly. Field mill. They're direct, man. Nigel Clough's the manager, Brian
Yeah,
Clough's
yeah.
son.
Oh, okay.
They've
Oldest
invested-
ground in the
Oldest ground in the world. Yeah, professional ground in the world. So
Wow.
it'd be a good atmosphere.
1850s.
Yeah, sold out. They'll be direct. I know they're happy about it because of the money. Obviously, they make a lot of money,
Yeah.
but they'll give us a hard game. A few years ago, they got Liverpool when Rodgers was the manager. Suarez, everyone played. They only won 2-1.
Yeah, it's not, these games are never
Yeah.
easy, are they?
They're physical encounter, and they're better than Wigan. Obviously,
Yeah.
we smashed Wigan. It'll be a hard game. Early kickoff as well, but I think we'll have too much for them. But yeah,
Yeah, we just
it'll be a good
Who
atmosphere.
are you supporting?
No, obviously, come on, man. You know what I mean? Listen, they got rid of me. in
Wait,
the
are
end.
you still eligible to play?
I wish I was. I get on the Arsenal bench. We ain't got no players. I'll go right back.
You can play right
It's just
back.
got, you know, like if he does play, you just got to watch the balls. Got to be careful, and they don't
For
shred
this
them.
guy. You see what I mean? Right, we got any more clips, mate? When are you back playing?
Hey, a few weeks yet. Like,
Yeah.
I've still. I've actually found I've got my moto nerve in my quad. That's what's
He's a
cool.
mess.
Like, so it's damaged.
Out for the season,
No,
Marine.
he's not.
What do you have to do for it? Just rest
You've
it?
got to build it up again, like, you know what I mean? Try and work it.
Oh, you know what, right?
It does sound like-
You know what now? Now I know why this guy, all of a sudden now, rest this, rest that player. He's fit to see this physio.
physio, yeah.
Now he thinks he's an expert physio now, isn't it?
Well, listen. Wes is like used to be physio at Ipswich. He's very, very good. But I'm on those bands now, like, you know, those
Resistance.
What, the resistance
bands.
band?
I've got
Yeah,
to be doing that all the time, like, you know.
Oh, brilliant.
Pushing my leg up like this, and all the stuff you have to do. Rehab is a tough thing, but you have to do it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
it's good though.
yeah,
What's his
so
name?
I'm getting there, but it's a long way off.
What's his
like,
name?
man. Wes. Wes Marshall, good physio, top guy.
Big up Wes.
Brilliant. Big up Wes. Big up
Getting our
Wes. Right,
English Neymar back.
English Neymar
By
back
the
to
way,
fitness.
how did we not get in Baller League, man? You know what I mean? Goldbridge got a team in there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Where's your team in there? What disrespect,
They blanked us, man. I mean, probably they knew we'd come and win it.
We'd be unbearable, wouldn't we, with
Yeah,
quad?
we would.
Yeah.
They don't want us around.
We don't come in quad bikes.
I see he's bought Dagenham and Redbridge, hasn't he?
To be honest,
Yeah.
to be honest, we're busy, innit? You know what I mean? Like, Goldbridge only got one game a week. You know what I mean? Like, he got a lot of time on his hands to do that. Bro, when am I going to get here at time? You know what I mean? So,
it's true.
you know, we got bigger things on.
Yeah.
Bigger teams
bigger
on
fish to fry.
I don't use that word. I stopped using that.
He stopped that one, innit?
I retired that and I retired believe. All of this.
Nah,
Believe.
Right? This
I've
year,
taken
I
over
just hang
believe.
running.
Believe.
Stay quiet.
I love saying that.
Yeah.
Should we have a look at the old league table then? Should we have a look at the league table?
Yeah. Kenya.
No,
We're all
Ken,
like,
did we not say
we
what
told
said?
you, Kenya.
What are you doing?
And he tried to blag it and say, I told Kenya this. No, he didn't.
did he tell you to go
No,
1-0?
he didn't.
I'm not involved.
Let's get the table up.
What
there it
group
is.
did he put it in?
Guys, I'm sorry. So Jack is
Down
on
there.
35 points. Lee's on 34. Curtis with 27. And Robbie with 28. So why are you at the bottom?
I'm on the bottom. What's wrong with these
And
guys?
how's
I
he
told
a
you.
point above me
Production.
now as well? How's he gained a
going
point?
on?
No, because remember I got the exact score in the last one.
No, but we were level, but you was ahead
Oh,
on exact scores.
I'm below
might just
you.
give
And
him man a
I'm,
point.
I'm below you, but I
Count.
got 28 points. What's
I
these
agree,
guys
I
doing?
agree with that anyway, but how's he gained a point?
Don't worry, the applications have come. I've seen a lot of people in the comments send their
Since you sacked
applications.
Ryan, I mean, since you sacked him. But listen, before
like
that, hold
Jones
on.
Jack's got to have deductions,
That's
right?
got to be changed because Jack has a deduction of 2 points.
Yeah.
So
I thought you
Ryan,
guys
can
were-
you now
well,
put up?
I'm not involved.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, yeah, it's all sorted before.
Yeah, look, I told you there.
I'm still on 28. Is that needs sorting out as well? I need
Yeah,
to
that
be up.
does need sorting out, Ryan.
Last show we was on the same points. How have you
Ryan-
gone a point above?
No,
Right,
because
count.
remember, I went a point above you because I got the exact score in it.
Yeah.
Let's get the predictions for Mansfield then.
Go on, Lee, you're top. Please don't give him the right score prediction. What are you going for, Lee? He wants to go to
Mansfield Arsenal.
He's thinking maybe.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
It is, because you don't know what team we're going to have out, do you?
We don't know what they're going to do.
Do you know the thing?
2-0, I'll go 2-0, but I'm thinking maybe 2-1. I don't know. I think it'd be a tight game. So do I go 3? Stick with me 2-0.
Well,
Oh.
it's you then. Just please don't. Go a bit silly.
Well, I was going to say
No, do it
3-1.
properly.
No,
do it
come on.
properly.
I was going to say
3-1,
3-1.
yeah?
Yeah.
3-1.
That makes sense.
I was going to go with that.
Go for it.
We go 4-1.
4-1. I'm going to go 3-0. I think we keep a clean sheet.
Yeah,
So-
I think you could be on the way
3-0.
on with this, Curtis.
4-1. All right. That's
go.
the predictions for the games at Mansfield at the weekend. Let's get into our comments.
Right.
You've been waiting.
I
on
didn't
that.
go
Yeah,
first.
big one,
You
innit?
know what,
Let me
Lee,
go.
you do
Let
your
me
comment
go ahead
first.
on this one, like, you know. Big up Bill, who messaged me and said to me, like, you know, his mum's partner, Lee, you're absolutely right about the resting of Declan Rice. When you was doing the Champions League draw, you all jumped up thinking it was an easier tie. You know what I mean? And like all of a sudden now you got to play. You can't play your squad players.
See the word that you use, right? Because we were comparing it to what a lot of the other teams had. Easier. Not easy.
That's a good point.
Nobody never said it's easy. We never ever said going
This
away
is
to
wrong.
Leverkusen, and we've made the point
I'm
already
not saying
today.
it's easy, but I just think like they're.
Don't this Bill support Spurs?
He does, yeah.
Right, so that's how you're
That's
getting your
why I want
information.
Rice to be rested.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I
What's
want
going on
Rice to
here?
be
He wants us to
rested. You know what I mean?
lose,
Yeah.
get knocked out.
Cooperating with the odds.
And I think that he's
You're
wrong
a
with
fraud,
saying
watch, Lee.
look, listen,
Where's your comment then?
that is it.
Bill, your mate.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, like, I think at the end of the day, I'm right with what I'm saying.
My advice to Bill is that you need to concentrate on what you've got
going
on
down,
that
mate.
head, right? You know what I mean? You concentrate on that, right?
going
And you don't
down.
worry about Declan Rice, right? If Declan Rice is fit for those big games, he has to play.
Declan Rice himself will want to play.
Bill.
Do you know what? He lost all credibility when you said he's a Tottenham fan. I was like,
He's all right,
Nah,
Bill.
big up Bill.
Big
but
up, Bill.
Pablo said, Lee just decided to get angry for no reason. You got progressively more angry as that debate happened.
I should be an actress, you know. Like
you should actually, yeah.
Well, method acting would be great for you.
Sean Higgins, he says, what a win, lads. Love the podcast from Ireland, but currently stuck in Dubai with the current situation. The Arsenal winning always puts me in a good mood, but especially this one. And I can tell you, I've got a lot of messages from people over in the Middle East who were just like, that win just lifts the mood, you know what I mean? Like, what football can do.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I wouldn't be too disappointed being stuck in Dubai, would you?
It's getting better there now, isn't it, apparently?
There's a drone flying over me head. Yeah, it would be. You know what I mean? I nearly was stuck. Funny enough, I remember I was supposed to be there this week.
Yeah.
But no, big up to all those people down there. And
Forever Arsenal there for international break, maybe?
Well, some of us, hopefully, Robbie reckons we won't be going like that.
I don't think at the moment you'll be going, Lee. Because I know Lee's going in the international break, but there's still people
Still
trying
a lot
to...
of problems, isn't there?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's still not great down there at the moment, so still very risky, but listen, prayers to everybody down there. Lovely comment, that. Let's just keep winning for those people down there.
All right, I have this comment from NJ. He says, Jack's missed that many shows. He is now Kenya's substitute. Next show, you guys need to thank the No-Show for stepping in for Kenya. Great show. Big up, NJ.
Strong words.
I think that's the comment of the...
That is the best. I went through all the comments.
You're
Big him up.
you're
Who's that
basically Hincapie and he's Calafiori. Like, you've taken him out of his
started the
team.
season
Now we
well.
can't get back in the team.
He started the season well, but now I'm here.
Who was that comment from?
It's from NJ.
Very good. Very
Big up
good.
NJ.
Very
Big
good.
you up. Thank you for the comment.
Hincapie's coming.
You
I've
took
come
him
in,
out,
I've
he can't get back
locked it in.
And he's got the long hair and that,
Exactly.
any fit, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
He has got to start worrying, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He has got to start being worried.
Yeah.
It's not
What, bench
looking
him?
good for you, mate.
Well, it's just a possibility.
You might
like,
have to
you
sit
know
over
what I
there.
mean?
Yeah, just sit him over
might
there.
have to just sit
if you
behind the
get
camera.
tired or sort of mid-show, he can have 10
Well, we
minutes.
should do that, like, you know what I mean? Like, halfway through. Don't tell him, like, and then just say, right, by the way,
Yeah, when he comes up for the next one,
get
you're
right on
benched.
the bring card, like, you know what I mean? Like, and
Yeah,
off
sub him on.
sub him off, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, guys, listen, we're all in a good mood because it's been a great, Premier League midweek fixture for Arsenal. Even though we didn't play great, we got the win and City dropping points. We are now 7 points clear and they still have that game in hand, but back in our hands, guys. Could be a big moment in the title race. Only time will tell. Mansfield in the FA Cup at the weekend, and then, of course, we'll be back on Monday looking back at what happens at Mansfield and also looking ahead to the Champions League round of 16 against Bayer Leverkusen away. Me and Lee are going to be out there, looking forward to that, right? So we'll be discussing that on the next Forever Arsenal. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you watch us each and every week. We're loving all the comments. We're loving all the interaction. So thank you very much. Kenya?
Yes.
Hincapie, thank you. Right. Mansfield's finest. Curtis, thank you. And thanks to Lee as well. And thanks to everybody for watching.
Robbie here. Listen, lots of people have been asking me, Robbie, how have you managed to lose so much weight? And I feel so much better for it. And it has been a journey. But these two little things here, Optimum Day and Optimum Night, have really, really helped me on my weight loss journey. This Optimum Day, what it does, it helps you to curb your cravings. It really helps with your metabolism and just really just stabilizes things. And I swear by this. I absolutely swear by this. And then the Optimum Night, what this one does, I take these before I go to bed at night, helps you to have a much better, deeper sleep, makes you relax, makes you sleep, and makes your body recover. And these pills, I mean, listen, they're not magic pills, but they're all natural, and they have really, really helped me in my weight loss journey, and I really, really swear by them. So if you want to get your hands on these, scan the QR code in the description right now, or click the link down below, and you can get 70% off your first order with the Optimum Day and Optimum Night by Oxford Natural.